Okay, hi Helmi. So sorry lah, that was a bit difficult for me to continue speaking because I didn't know up to what level you had heard and had to repeat. Okay, so let's do this recording. Okay, so what I was saying before we ended just now was thank you very much for sharing the business model canvas and the lean canvas with me. Now I have enough information. I would suggest that we look at the lean canvas because as you said itu apa ni Krabi Kondo adalah usaha baru, a new entrepreneurship, a new business that you are trying to do. And as you remember in the training we said kalau belum sampai 6 bulan ke 1 tahun, maybe you consider using the lean canvas. It makes things clearer for you and more helpful. Okay, so we look at the lean canvas. So now what I notice about your lean canvas is that you have many perspective. Daripada perspektif nelayan, daripada perspektif kamu juga, daripada perspektif market, that means tidak cukup supply demand, daripada perspektif SDG. Jadi sebab terlampau banyak perspektif, tidak ada satu fokus. So what we try to do is remember what we said in our modules as well. Your pitch should be clear and it should be concise. Concise artinya very pendek and very simple. Okay. So ini cuma cadangan. Please remember, I am a business coach, but I am not a crab farmer ataupun aquaculture specialist. Jadi ini cuma daripada pandangan saya from the information that you give me. You are the one running the business, so you need to decide apa yang kamu boleh gunakan, apa yang kamu nak singkirkan, what you can apply and adopt, and what you might not be suitable for your business. Okay? Right. So first, kalau daripada pendapat saya, problem would be nicer if you just say this. The problem is that the nelayan, like you said, aggressive. Bila dia tangkap, semua ketam masuk. Besar, medium pun, kecil pun masuk. Masalahnya ialah kecil tidak sampai grade, they throw. Okay, so you have this in okay, you don't actually have this in your problem. You do say that the excessive catch using traditional tool by fishermen, it doesn't really address the problem, because the problem here is that what you're trying to get at is your business is actually growing the crab from under grade, tak sampai grade, to gradable. Okay, that is your business. So here you should be selling, you don't even have anything about grade. You talk about number one, lack of mud crab extinction. Kedua, you talk about excessive catch. You talk about high demand. Tetapi kalau kau nampak dalam 1, 2, 3 ini, you don't talk about grade or you don't talk about size. Okay, so here I would suggest dalam problem ini you put down, okay, the problem here is because fishermen are using the tools that are using, dia tangkap semua. Besar kecil punya ketam pun dia tangkap. Tapi masalahnya when they bring it to the buyer go by grade. So far what has happened is that the smaller crabs that haven't met the grade are thrown. Now this causes a problem. This action dia buang ni causes a problem, yeah. The problem is lama-lama extinction because they don't throw back into the ocean, they throw somewhere else, betul? They don't throw back into the ocean kan? They throw somewhere else. Jadi dia tidak kembali ke mud environment. So these crabs are wasted. Okay? So your problem kalau kamu boleh maybe says, okay, due to excessive catching, all sizes, even the underweight, undersized crabs are caught. And when they are caught, problem is that they're not sold, they are thrown away. Okay? And this may cause longer term extinction. So this is a problem that you want to solve. So what is your solution? Your solution is to buy here you already have the word undergrade. Buy the undergraded mud crab from the fishermen and culture it in your Krabi Kondo to make it gradable. Okay. Now grade ni if the please remember that some of the coaches and mentors even dalam Malaysia ni ataupun di tempat lain, especially yang luar negara, they might not understand what grade is. So you may want to use grade dengan weight and size. Okay, they buy. So the fishermen catch crabs and they throw away the crabs that don't meet the minimum weight and size. So then your solution is to buy those crabs that don't meet the minimum weight and size that the buyers don't want to buy. Okay. So this is what we call simplifying lah. Okay. So that is your solution. You are using your crabby condo, which is what you call a crabby condo, which is in the you are fattening the crabs that are underweight and small size, what you call the undergraded, to become bigger so that you can reach a certain grade and sell. You might be a bit more specific to reach a certain grade, grade D, grade C, which will fetch scan ringgit per kilo. Okay, so when you clear, it's better. Jangan pula kata, okay, fattening process. Fatten sampai bila? Okay, you can say to fatten to a marketable size, the minimum marketable size. Okay, so once you do that, it becomes a bit more clearer. Once I hear your problem, or okay, you are just picking up the small size crab, you are growing it. Okay, right. So now, what is unique about this? Okay, so your unique value proposition, you talk about the crabby condo, vertical. So what is so special about it? It saves space. You give it in the natural environment, muddy environment, so that they are able to grow. Okay, so you can replicate the natural habitat or natural environment of the mud crab. Okay, under control condition, control environment, pakailah perkataan-perkataan canggih begitu. Okay, your unfair advantage is something like you already have 3 years of aquaculture experience, you have experience in rearing fish. Itu sebab unfair advantage, judges kah investor dia nak tengok apa kelebihan anda ataupun kelebihan syarikat anda. Okay, what you've put here is about the product, not so much about the product, because the product would be under the UVP. What they're looking at is you as an entrepreneur. Apa kelebihan anda? Do you have certification? Are you special network? Are you do you have doctorate in crab? Okay, so in your case, you have experience in raising aquaculture. You already have 3 years experience in aquaculture. This is similar to that, and you have already got some experience in marine. Okay, right. So now when we look at the customer segment, okay, so when you fatten them, what are you going to do? You are going to sell them to the middleman, or do you have market access? Okay, so now your customers here are very straightforward. Then here you can talk about supply and demand. This because they go out in the fishermen go out, even in the catch, bukan semua yang sesuai untuk restoran. So there's always a high demand for crabs, but they want to sell just what they have. You are helping them grow the big one, so later on you can also give this to the restaurants or to the buyers. Yeah. Okay. Channels link with government. Okay, channels, probably you channels is how are you going to sell your product. Okay, so yours is straightforward. Do you sell directly? So this is B2 retail, B2B, shops, restaurants, or to the pasar. Do you sell direct to consumer? Do you do door to door delivery? What other channels do you have to sell? Middleman is also a channel. Okay, and then okay, revenue stream is okay. Revenue stream is sales of a crab lah. Maybe later on you can consider that training other people to use this system, because there are fishermen in other places. So this could be something else. You can't chop the whole of Sabah. Maybe you want to teach others how to do this, and you can train them and teach them how to do the same thing for their area. Okay. Cost structure is now how long it takes for you to grow a crab to the size that it can meet the market. So, bukan bajah apa ni, the feed, the fish feed, the crab feed, the mud, how do you get it? How do you maintain the environment? Um, what else do you need? What is your cost structure? Okay, and how marketing costs? How do you market? Okay, right. So key metrics probably is how many fishermen you talk to, how much crab you can get. Um, what else is just how fast you can grow the crabs, how fast you can get to a certain grade. Are you able to get to grade A, grade B? Is that some targets that you want? You can say, okay, saya punya business ni memang kami tidak peduli grade E, D ke apa. Kita mesti mau target grade C. Kenapa grade C? Sebab grade C sekian-sekian harga 100 per kilo. Jadi bila kita tengok kita punya cost structure, itu yang kami mau target. Walaupun lambat sedikit, but we feel that berbaloi lah. Walaupun we delay a bit more, you may do the calculation. How much more feed do you need to give water versus kalau grade C, grade B, what is the difference? Because you already have customers and you already have the channels. Okay, so we covered problem, solution, key metrics, UVP, unfair advantage, channel, customer segment, revenue, cost structure. So now kalau kita lihat sekali lagi, if I were to ask you, Hilmi, what is your business? Oh, coach, my business is actually turning the ungraded, underweight crabs that people don't want, that the fishermen throw away, into a gradable crab. So I take these crabs that people don't want, I put them in my crabby condo, I put them in the normal habitat and fatten them so that they are ready for market. So for something that people don't want, the fishermen buang saja, I pay $2 per kg, I can sell for 50, $60 per kg after 2 or 3 months. Siapa tak nak? When you hear that, it's like, wow, kau punya return so good. RM2, kau beli 1 kg, RM50 kau boleh jual in 2 months. Imagine how many, that's like 25 times in 2 months. Okay? So once you hear that, say, oh, okay, this is interesting business. What are you going to do? Okay, some questions that might come out by some coaches or investors are, what happens if bad weather or macam sekarang CMCO, fishermen cannot go out, where are you getting your crabs from? Okay, are there other sources? Because you are a crabby condo, you are getting from the fishermen. Kalau fishermen supply to stop, do you get your crabs from somewhere else? Where? Okay, kalau tidak, kau punya business pun stop lah. Fishermen cannot get the crab, you cannot buy the crab, your business also stop lah. Can you get your crabs from somewhere else? Okay, can you grow them on your own? I don't know. Can you do culturing of the crab? Would that be the second stage? Phase 1 ialah beli dari fisherman, stage 2 ialah culturing. Is that somewhere in your business plan? Is that somewhere where you're going to scale? What other thing? Okay, so now pandemic, people are not buying. What can you do? How are you gonna, what is the secondary? Are you just selling a raw crab or can you sell it frozen crab? Okay, itu later on. Not to say you're gonna invest in freezers, but can you consider this longer term? Okay, so I'll just send you this video. Kalau kamu ada soalan-soalan ataupun any area that you want further clarification, WhatsApp me, okay, or email me, and then we can talk further from there. This is much better than what we experienced. Itu tadi sakit kepala betul. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. I will say in PB, your pitch was not very clear because we didn't understand what you were trying to do. Krabby Condo, although namanya very nice, it's not actually your business. Your business is to because when you say Krabby Condo, let's look at your business. Your business actually, the money comes from you fattening the crab. Orang tak nak these crabs. Fishermen tidak mampu untuk tunggu begitu lama. They don't have the skill set to wait, or they don't have the patience to wait for the crab to grow fatter. So they buang saja. They want immediate money. Okay. In your case, you can wait because you have other business. You can wait. So you take this and then you grow it. So your business is slightly different. Your business is actually seeing a gap. The gap is people, you can buy something people don't want for a very cheap price, and you have the technology to fatten it and grow it. Okay. Because kalau Krabi Kondo, then we ask you, kalau if you say Krabi Kondo is your business, kondo saya ini canggih, Krabi tapi kondo ini special sangat, with this kondo, dua bulan punya growth we can put in 1 month, then it makes sense for you to sell the Krabi Kondo. But that's not the business here. The business is crab fattening, weight gain. This is kalau main-main pun you can crab gym. Why you call it crab gym? Because you want them to grow fat, bukan mau kurus. It can be fatty crab. Okay, okay. Fatty crab is like restaurant, tapi it conveys it. What is my business? To fatten crabs. Okay, the business Krabi Kondo, because that's why people ask when you do Krabi Kondo, what is it that you do? Oh, jadi vertical farming, okay, vertical crab houses. So we want to not ask more about that. But your business is not about that. Your business is about taking the opportunity of growing crabs better and selling that. Okay. Unless in your Krabi Kondo you have special technology that nobody else has. You have a way of temperature control, food control that kalau lain orang buat, that to reach the same weight may take them 2 months. Kau buat 1 month, so you go to the market faster. Okay, then it's something called a unique value proposition. It's something that you have. Okay, but the questions would be, is the demand there lah? Okay, so I think I've given you enough. I hope I haven't confused you. Uh, I'll send this video to you, and then let's have another conversation. Okay, Helmi? All right. Tonight, I think because of the situation, we won't touch on your success canvas. I will stop here for the lean canvas. Let me see whether your success canvas is interesting. Yeah.